Welcome to the College Football Playoff. The season's had plenty of ups and downs, but all the drama has led up to this point, the beginning of this 12-team playoff in front of a home crowd and a raucous environment. And this is a very intriguing matchup. One team that earned the right to host this game and enjoyed tremendous crowd support against another team that slipped into the playoff, trying to establish a tradition now of upsets in the first round of the CFP. As we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Florida Gators, taking on the number 8 seed in the playoff, the SMU Mustangs. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. We have been waiting for this, the College Football Playoff with an on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this going. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Mustangs offense making their way on the field to open this game. And here he comes, the quarterback, all eyes on him. He's the guy that just makes everything go.
Well, this guy's Mr. Do-It-All. It's almost odd to say this about a quarterback, but he truly does. He's the echo of the coach and the connector of this offense. When everyone is hooked up to him, this team operates at maximum capacity, and that usually means their opposition is in trouble.
And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Here early in the game, the defense right away realizes what they're up against. Having an opportunity to move this receiver around and give him a chance to get out in space are the plays that can really cause a defensive coordinator headaches.
The Mustangs pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
Love the call here to get the ball to the edge, give it to a talented, skilled player where he can get to the outside, find some room, and get a first down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wide out. It's caught downfield. And the Mustangs will crank up the tempo.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. Timing here is impeccable.
And the pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt here across the middle. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. And this offense picks up the first down. They tackle him at the 44. The Mustangs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down, they're going to throw the football. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Gets some space around the 30. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy's off to a great start in this big playoff game.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The receiver makes the grab. The tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Getting set. Here's second down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display.
Touchdown, Mustangs. Setting the tone early on offense. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. Being tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the Florida Gators offense out there for their first possession. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kurt, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
And looking to throw now on first down. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And the tackle is made, not the big play they were looking for, but a pretty solid game. Pass complete. It's second down now. Looks to the left. Pass caught. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught quickly. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Second down after that previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Looks like the defense has it.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
The quarterback is taken down for a sack. A 10-yard loss on the play. Brings up second down.
That sack makes it second down and forever. From the shotgun, drops back. It's a short completion to the big tight end. But a huge collision. Blow delivered there by the linebacker. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, SMU. Well, they'll try to add the lead now to the PAT. The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
That makes the score. SMU.
Returner choosing to field this one. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Frustration in the last drive. They moved into plus territory, but coughed it up. Can't afford that down on the scoreboard now. Defense is coming after him. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of the defense.
And he's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line. And Kirk gets SMU with the lead here. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. The Gators will have to kick it away. Offense goes backwards on this drive. He's on to punt it away now. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Sideline route, but he's out of bounds before the first down marker.
Good job here to be able to get a foot down. That was awfully close to being out of bounds, but no, he's in.
Now here's the toss play.
Not your normal call on short yardage, but the toss works really well here. Big people out front being physical, pick up the first down.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Ponies. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review.
What a call with a play action down inside the 5-yard line. Completely throws the defense. Their eyes are in the backfield, locked in on the quarterback. They lost focus on where he might be throwing the football. Made it an easy read for the quarterback and a touchdown.
He's going to take his shot from the end zone here. And they've got the returner corralled.
Oh, man. In situations like that, just take a fair catch or a touchback. Now you've hurt your offense by giving them poor field position.
On first down, it's play action.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. The quarterback makes the correct read there, and the result is a big gain.
What I like here, Chris, is the ball handling by this quarterback on the read option. The defender commits down to the back. He does a nice job of being...
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. Crosses the 10. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Mustangs. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kirk.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
The Gators offense retakes the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Great execution here by this offense against zone coverage with a curl route. Hit that last step in your drop. You see where you want to go with it. Put it right on his shoulder for a first down.
Looking to throw it on first down. He finds the running back in the flat. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. Second down play coming up for this offense. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Breaks the tackle. Gets into the clear. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Makes a quick grab. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Oh, and a flag before the snap. Looked like the defense jumped into the neutral zone there.
Encroachment defense.
So penalty on the defense moves the offense 5 yards closer. What's the play call here on second down for this offense?
325.
And he'll set up to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Good job by the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down mark. That short completion sets up a third down play. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. In the clear at the 25. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Florida. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from a distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next level speed.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Breaks free. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. And he's tackled after the catch. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime. Takes the toss, heads to his right. Oh, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Moves the ball to the 35, another first down. And the Mustangs hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Off the play fake on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. So after the incompletion, it's second down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Finding some room at the 25. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. The Mustangs with first and 10 here. They'll ride the back again here. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quarterback drops back. Snags the quick throw. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
When the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line, you love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it, because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator.
Touchdown, SMU. Still no answer for this offense. See if they can convert the point after. The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Florida offense retakes the field. We'd expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone. Just run the clock out and get to halftime. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a first down. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, we wondered all week what this matchup would look like. So much at stake in this win-or-go-home game, and we've been treated to a fabulous first 2 quarters of playoff football. And it'd be easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics. That's gonna do it for us here at the half. Time to see how this incredible playoff drama plays out. And for that, it's back to Chris and Kirk.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. And the Mustangs will kick this away to begin the second half. And the return starts just inside the end zone. They tackle him at the 8. Good coverage there. Bad decision to bring it out. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Ball's incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time. The Gators will line up to boot it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. He boots it away from inside his own end zone. See if he can make something happen with the return. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The Mustangs took it a cash-in this red zone trip. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. QB to the tight end for a completion. But a huge hit by the linebacker. What a tackle.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
They finally bring him down at the 5. The offense really threatening now.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones...
Touchdown, Ponies. And this one is getting ugly. He just goes up and over the pile for that touchdown.
Man, that's some serious vertical by this running back. A well-earned touchdown on the goal line.
Point after, not right through.
SMU 42.
And the kickoff will be returned. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. The Gators offense retakes the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. The shotgun handoff here. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Well, how about that? Another call and another bad result for this offense. Kind of a microcosm of how this entire football game has gone. They're just trying to bleed that clock and get out of here. Nothing working at all.
They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Throws a fastball, but it's intercepted. Tackled after a short return to the 23. Nice play by this defense.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. The 2nd down after the incompletion. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to him. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You try.
Touchdown, Mustangs. And the route is on. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Florida offense retakes the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Breaking free at the 35. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a 1st down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. They'll run it here. The running back has the ball. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down.
If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
And the Gators have 1st and 10 here.
First down for the offense.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. The pass is incomplete, but a flag down on the field. So let's check this out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Penalty makes it 1st and long. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time. Quarterback now all alone in the backfield. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. The ball is caught. And they've got him.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
Crucial play. Down double digits in the 2nd half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Finds his man. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the 1st down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Stops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. The pocket breaking down. And the pass ball is incomplete. They could not hook up on the final play of the 3rd quarter. Kirk gets SMU with the lead here. These playoff games, we certainly hope for a much more competitive battle. A shot at the national championship on the line. It has not been the case here so far. So let's get back to the action. 1 quarter away. What would be an impressive CFP statement. The offense looking for points here to begin the 4th quarter. Here's a field goal attempt. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. So they tack on. Still a large deficit. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments. Come up with a stop here. That gain moves the ball out near the 25. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, the pass is picked off. And he steps out, but that's the takeaway this defense was looking for.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Now it's second down here. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Running back grabs it on a screen. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Good time here to drop this screen in for the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And the punt lands out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they'll spot it here. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Play action here on first down. Throws to the tight end. What a job to lay out and make the catch. And the Mustangs come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
And I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today, making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. They'll try the right side on the toss. But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's got it for a big gain. They get him at the 42, good enough for a first down.
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the 4th quarter. It's 3rd down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Deep ball caught inside the 10. Well, they finally go down, but it's a first down and much more. Great game in the play. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's escaping the pocket now. Touchdown, SMU. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
Interesting call here, Chris, with a screen pass in the 4th quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush. Give the defense all the credit. Recognizing it, almost really anticipating that this screen was coming, and then rallying to the ball.
Quarterback still with the football. He's free around the 15. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a 3rd down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
Tackled quickly after the catch, he'll be short of the marker.
Well, 4th quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
The Gators will try to keep this drive moving. First down, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route, you prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And he's hit just before the throw. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Back to throw again. Grab made by the tight end. That moves the football inside the 40, and it's another first down. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. The Gators will line up on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. They will trust the kicker here from 55 yards out. Let's see if he can get it there. Knocks that one right down the middle. So they get the 3, but the margin is still huge. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They trap him and sack him back at the 10. Went backwards on first down, so it's second and long here from the 10. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
First down for the offense.
First down, looking to throw the football. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And a timeout taken by the offense with 19 seconds remaining. That completion makes it second and medium. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. He's got a man down the middle. And the offense will spend a timeout. Just 14 seconds left on the clock.
Chris, how about this approach by this offensive play caller? Up big, 4th quarter, and they're still taking shots downfield looking for more points. I think they're trying to rub it in here a little bit.
And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Chris, that ball's tipped up into the air, and it's anybody's football. The defense, first of all, does a great job of anticipating a throw down in the red zone, and they're in great position to knock that ball up. But it was exciting to see, would anybody come up with it once it was in the air?
And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line. The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. They're going to run it. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. The offense already has 1 4th down conversion. Can they do it for a second time? Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And it's broken up there. Great play, a 4th down stop. The portion to play